The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson. Watson off play action. They'll roll him out right, and his first look is incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here comes Carter. A little juke. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger offense makes its way out for the first time in this ball game, and leading the way, already a star in just his 3rd season, it's Justin Herbert.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Big play that time by Mike Williams, and it picks up a first down, and he's coming off a career-best 76 catches and 1,146 yards last season and was rewarded with a nice extension for his efforts. Definitely hope he continues improvement in his 6th season as a Chargers' big play threat.
From the 45 on second down, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. The numbers a week ago for Everett. 7 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert. That's caught. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Watson. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of those. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And this one is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. This complete to David Bell. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Down inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow hit.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Herbert. And that is incomplete here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On 2nd down, Eckler. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Carter. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another 1st down. Herbert now. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. On 2nd and goal, Herbert. That's going to be caught by Carter for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. at the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield, creating extra blocks for them.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Chubb will get the call, running left to the 36-yard line. Stop there. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again is Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have moved out in front.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
It feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football, and that's exactly what happened there.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught at the 20. A big play there for L.A. 63 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To the air again, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Carter with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are back within a score. Hopkins with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it and picked up by the Chargers. There he goes, right side. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start with the option. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Holding offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Watson. Steps away to his left. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The Browns had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have the home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. That's complete to Bell over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They go with Chubb on second down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now it's Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Herbert back to the air. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Eckler again. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And that is incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Watson. Slant route complete to Bell. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To the air yet again, Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On the delay, here's Hunt. Oh, nice move. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Watson on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown. David Bell, 37 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Herbert on first down now. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. On first down, it's Herbert. Caught left side, Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Working the middle here, that's complete to Everett, the tight end. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Again, Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
From the 25 on second down.
Herbert, he'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
Oh, able to avoid him.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Up the middle with Eckler. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Second and 5 now. Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Carter.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And Herbert able to get this one to Eckler out of the backfield. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Herbert. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Eckler will score. Touchdown, Chargers.
He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
But now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler.
He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
The veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Browns on third down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
On second down and 4, Herbert. He'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they work this out past the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got it to Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Eckler now between the tackles, and he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. Third and 2, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's J.K. Scott now
as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Johnson to return it. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw again on second down, Watson.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Trying to cover Cooper there a little too closely.
And it's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. Flush to his right.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It's a gain of 6.
From the gun, here's Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
Hunt is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one caught by Carter.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So on comes the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, in a big spot. This to break our fourth quarter tie. Hopkins' kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Watson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To throw again on second down, Watson.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Here's Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Watson. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Watson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They will look for some important yardage on third down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. They set up the screen to Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Watson to throw.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking for someone to throw to. They still can't get it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And now, as with every potential turnover, let's take a second look at those. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Now Watson.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
The York on now for the extra point.
And that will make this a 4-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. This one fielded at the 5.
He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that foot. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
And the Browns come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Of course, the game can't end with a defensive penalty, so they'll get one more crack.
So now you get an untimed play, which should be the last one, unless it happens again and there's another defensive penalty.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Herbert will find Williams on the slant. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Isaac Rochelle. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Herbert out left. He's got it to Everett.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert.
That's caught right side by Palmer.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38. Well shy of the 1st down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And that changes everything here in OT.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Nifty move. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,